Hi, second graders. I can't believe our year is winding down. Here we are, another math lesson, a couple weeks to go. You can do it. Hang in there. Growth Mindset Minute. Your NV Pride. Don't you ever forget it. You can do hard things and you can learn from your mistakes, and always, always, always and forever, don't forget to embrace the power of yet. Remember, if something feels hard, that just means you haven't mastered it yet. Just like I do every time I meet you on the screen, I'm going to share with you our learning target for today. It's learning target time. Here we go. And today, such a familiar target. I am learning to understand place value. We're doing a practice lesson today. We're at that point in the year where you have had so much experiences now that you just get to kind of practice and cement all those things that we've been thinking about with place value into your brain. All right. So the way we're going to understand place value today is we're going to be working on the activity sheet in your packet that's called Numbers and Buttons. And you're going to be practicing place value using expanded form. An expanded form just means that you're going to write a number that shows that number using the place value of each digit. The hundreds place, the tens place, and the ones place. And when we do that, when we write an equation, like the example here is 349, is the same as 300 plus 40 plus 9, we are identifying the place value of each digit. You might also notice that on your worksheet, there's another way you can write numbers. So we often write numbers in expanded form. We write numbers with their digits, like a 3-digit number. You can also write numbers with words. And so that's where we're going to start today. We're going to write the numbers with words. Well, they're actually written for you with words. And then we're going to look at how those words look and think about what it would look like with expanded form. Let's practice on a few before I send you off to do the hard work all by yourself.
Okay, kiddos, let's look a little bit closer at some examples with that learning target of I am learning to understand place value. And remember, today we're going to be showing our understanding of place value using what mathematicians call expanded form. And you'll see in the first part of your Numbers and Buttons work that they're going to show you some numbers written in words, just like I've got on my examples. And really, actually in words, can help you really see expanded form pretty clearly. So on the first one, if I have my example here, I'm reading the words 384. And when I read that, I see 300, and I see 80, and then I see 4. And expanded form just means I'm going to put those three together in an equation problem. So I have 384 is the same as 300 plus 80 plus 4. And I could also do it up here like this and just write it 384. Another thing that we've done a lot of practice with that might still be helpful to you is our place value model. And this is expanded form. This is what it's asking you to do. But you can also draw a quick sketch of the 300, the 8 tens or the 80, and the 4 ones. So then we have again 384. Let's look at another one and we can practice looking at the words, and that helps us to figure out expanded form. So the next one we have is 561. And when I put those together, I would get 561. I could also write it this way. 561 is the same as or equal to 500 plus 60 plus 1. And if I wanted to double check my work with the place value picture, I would have 5, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 60, and 1. Sometimes when you're looking at expanded form, there might be a place value that's missing. that when you look at the words to match the number, you go, huh, I don't see any of that place value in the work. Let's look at this next one. I see 203. But I don't see any tens. So I can still write this number using expanded form, 203. Now, how would I show that there's no tens in this number? Well, there are tens, but they're just hiding in my hundreds, right? So I would say, let's see, 200, that's the same as 20 tens. So I have a 0 there in my tens place to show that my place value picture doesn't have any 10 sticks. The 10 sticks are hiding in my 100 mat. So I have 200 or 20 tens and 3 ones. And if I look at my picture, I would see it's going to be different than these pictures because you're not going to see the 10 sticks in this number. 100, 200, there's no 10 sticks. And then I have the 3 ones, 203. Now remember, that just means that there's 20 tens in this number. The 0 is what we call a placeholder. All right, friends, your activity sheet today looks like this, and you're going to do the exact same thing we just practiced on this video in the top part. And then for number 2, you'll see that mathematicians can write expanded form in lots of different ways. You can write expanded form horizontally, which is what we did on the examples, but you can also write expanded form up and down, kind of like a column, and we call that a vertical representation. And then finally on number 3, you're going to look at the equation that they've written, which is a little different than the words, and you're going to circle the value that would match the equation. I have no doubt that you are going to have great success learning place value and understanding standard and expanded form.
All right, my second grade friends, I know that you are going to have great success really practicing and working on expanded form today. Remember to be thinking about the hundreds place, the tens place, and the ones place in your work today. And also, always and forever, believe in yourself and the power of positivity and what you can do. You are a strong mathematician. You have got this place value down, right? Place value. It is something that second grade mathematicians will carry with them forever in their math toolkit. And I know that you have been practicing and doing your best work. Good luck. Off you go.